right, we playing now, y'all. We back. I got it all figured out. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can see me. God damn. Chat, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I might not hear. Let's just leave. Come on. What's offline anyways? What's offline? Who said that shit? Come on, y'all. Let's go to a real one. We done. We done. Man, that shit took forever to figure out, bro. Hopefully my computer don't just randomly just shut down, bro. I don't know what the hell going on. All right. The dancing doctor.
I like a doctor that does their job and is focused on the patient and not filming social media content and actually has all the credentials they say they have. But hey, I guess that apparently is too much to ask for in 2026. That's not a guarantee.
I'm eating vegetables unwashed. I'm about to have motherfucking
minimum of 2.5 years.
Brand new Parasite that's out. Let's do a scav run on streets.
The order banned her from using the titles doctor,
Do it at daytime.
MD in Georgia. But there's a pretty big detail that resurfaced a couple years later, because one of the videos in the Cut It one was filmed while Dr. Roland Pinkay was managing Rideau's anesthesia. Because in the video, he's singing and dancing along the background during the actual surgery. Rideau eventually sued him separately, arguing that his behavior during the video was a part of a broader breach of how patients should be treated and respected while unconscious. And this case actually went to trial in Georgia in 2024, and the jury cleared Pinkney of any legal responsibility, deciding his conduct with the anesthesia itself met the required standard of care, even though he admitted on the stand that he regretted being a part of the video. So instead, the jury placed 100% of the fault on Beauté, who wasn't actually a defendant in the particular trial, and essentially awarded Rideau $0 in damages. And while all this,
what's up with it, kid?
Beauté's financial situation was
say something in the chat. What's up, Shaw?
So a DeKalb County judge ordered her to pay $700,000 to her former malpractice insurance company after she allegedly failed to pay the amount that she owed across 28 separate malpractice claims filed under a single policy. 28 malpractice claims. That is crazy. How common is it for doctors to receive malpractice claims? About
we're gonna do a scav run,
of physicians
and then we in there.
Financial payout or indemnity. I actually don't like those odds.
So
16 out of 1,000 goof up. I guess it depends on the field. Ooh, so apparently with surgery, it can go all the way up to 15 to 19%. Oh, these are claim rates. Okay, so this isn't actually wow. Okay. But apparently her former insurance attorney said in 25 years of practice,
a little bit of cauliflower.
Never seen that many claims stacked on one policy. So clearly this was not ideal whatsoever. But she was reportedly served with that lawsuit back in July, but I guess just never responded to it. So it defaulted. She just lost it. Awesome. So at this point, you were probably thinking, okay, that's it. Nothing worse could happen, right? Because so far we've covered, a doctor getting exposed. She loses her license. She gets hit with like a ginormous financial judgment. And then she fades into obscurity. Except not quite, because in November of 2024, a news investigation out of Atlanta found that Beauté had rebranded herself completely, and she even changed her name. She was apparently now Catherine Davis, a combination of an actual middle and maiden names, and she's now operating in a new state, Texas. And the new business is Eden Med Spa in Austin, where she's listed online as the owner, touting experience at UCLA, Cedars-Sinai, and Emory. There is some serious audacity here. And of course, all of her new patients are completely unaware of what happened in Atlanta. Because if any of her patients or
Delayed.
future patients search up Catherine Davis, nothing connects her to her old identity. No suspended license, no dancing videos, just a complete clean slate. And a producer of this investigation went undercover at the spa for a consultation and secretly recorded the whole thing on a phone. And apparently during this visit, Davis talked about her medical training like any licensed doctor would.
So we sent in our Channel 2 Action News producer to see what Dr. Davis tells patients. We switched off the undercover camera in the exam room. Davis let our producer record the consultation on her phone.
So as a physician, you're trained, okay, what the worst case scenario?
According to Texas law, it's illegal to advertise or promote yourself as a doctor without a Texas medical license. There's no license listed for her as Catherine Davis or Wendell Boutte. A consent order in Georgia also bars Miss Boutte from using the titles physician, doctor, or MD, but she has been.
And when a reporter later confronted her asking if she knew it was illegal in Texas to advertise yourself as a doctor without a Texas medical license, she didn't really answer. And there was no license on file for her under that name or her old name in any other state.
Lady is
Do you know
fucking
it's
crazy.
illegal to advertise yourself as a doctor in Texas without a medical license? Quiet with us.
Didn't follow her to Target.
She is dancing again, this time with needles in advertising. Do your patients know you have a suspended license? Do you tell anybody on your consultations about Wendell Boutte?
You know you guys are harassing someone?
That's the other owner of Eden Med Spa, Amber Larson. She seemed surprised when we called Miss Davis Dr. Boutte.
Dr. who?
Dr. Boutte. Her name is Dr. Wendell Boutte.
No, it's not.
Yes, it actually is.
So once that newer story ran, things started moving pretty fast. The Spa Zone website started actively scrubbing every reference to Davis as, I guess, owner or doctor. And they were doing this live while the reporters kept refreshing the page and watching the changes happen in real time. And the business itself sent patients an email saying that Davis was dealing with difficulties outside of Eden and wasn't currently doing procedures there anymore. And apparently, by law in Texas, a licensed physician needs to be one of the owners of any medical spa, and reporters couldn't even find an active business license for Eden Med Spa itself on top of everything else.
Chat, I'm waiting on the game to come back on, man.
Reported to the Texas
Let me show y'all.
Board and Secretary of the state's office.
Look.
However, though, even after all of this became public, it
Here.
took a while for existing patients to actually connect the dots here. So in one story that happened in September of last year, a woman named Takeem, who had gone to Davis for a facial thread lift procedure, she said the appointment went wrong almost immediately. Because according to her, Davis reacted to something going wrong mid-procedure by yelling out in shock, which understandably freaked her out even more, because, she's sitting there in the chair, which is, again, more proof that, hey, maybe you should have a license to be doing this. Maybe you shouldn't be doing any surgeries as a dermatologist. I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be so soulless and still practice on people when you have no business doing so. I don't know, though. Just imagine going in for plastic surgery and your surgeon starts throwing a temper tantrum mid-surgery. That is crazy. I have no idea how anyone should feel during that situation. But Takeem, she says that she was left with jaw problems and visible scarring and ended up spending over $7,000 trying to get it corrected. But the worst part here is she went back to Davis for the fixes because she still didn't know who she actually was. Oh, people like this deserve to just get put under a jail. But Boutte responded to that specific report by saying the reporter should go pull the actual medical records.
Hold on, chat, we back.
Story.
All right, we in here for real. Think this is Skyrim. All right. Decent amount of loot. The streets. We on streets. Okay, this shit looks crazy, choppy. I'm pissed off. This ain't what I wanted. But hey, on the bright side, no more red shit. Okay, I've definitely lost my viewership now. That's a sky. Well, what can we get out? All right. Sewer manhole ventilation shaft. I remember Burnett and that. right in front of me. Coffee shop. Look, who's that? Is somebody to kill or another scav? We on a scav run, chat. That nigga look kitted up. Is that a scav? Why would he be running like that? How do I change my fire mode? I don't think that's a scav, y'all. What is a scav? It's a scav, my bad. He got a scav backpack on. Is that a scav backpack? This nigga might be a bear. Who he aiming at? Yeah, I'm about to tear your ass up. You got sandals on. You see, that's how you could tell they a scav. They got on house shoes in the middle of a damn war. So he a scav. I think it's like mines or something over here. I'm not sure. What's going over here? Come on, come on. Ooh, ooh, me? Me? Oh, no, no, no. You a rogue or something. All right, my bad, my bad. No, my bad. Oh. All right. I forgot how this game goes. I forgot how this game goes. I was tripping. My bad. Stream deck don't want to work. Okay. All right. Just a little quick scav run. We ain't lose nothing.
Had apparently gone under entirely. So, according to former customers who'd said they found a notice on the door about unpaid rent, so I guess the whole location just shut down for good. How are you scamming all these people and you still can't afford your rent? This just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm just like shocked that she essentially got chased out of a whole city and state because of her medical malpractice. And then she just sets up shop in a different state with a new name. But at the time of this video, she doesn't appear to have an active medical license under either name in either state. At least anything that I can find publicly. But hey, considering she's already changed her name once before, I wouldn't be surprised if she has a new name now and she's back to practicing. And the craziest part to this story is there's no real ending here, because despite the media attention and the complaints filed with both the Texas Medical Board and the Secretary of the state's office, there's no public record of any final action behind that. So as far as I can verify, it just gets cold from there. So she was exposed, the spa appears to have shut down, and after that, the story is just unresolved. So right now, we've reopened the case slightly. So if there is any update to Catherine Davis or Wendell Bote, we'll cover it. Because again, like the people in Georgia said, she is literally a risk to the public. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and drop a like.
Yo, y'all, do me a favor, man. Like the video. Okay.
Peace.
Say something in the chat. Follow me. I ain't asking for no money. That's all I need is just a like, a sub, a follow.
Into one of Ohio's most notorious criminal cases.
Come on, man. Put me together. You watching it already?
Hi, puppy. It's okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Sergeant Orr, Atlanta Police. The reason I stopped you, have zero taillights in the back of this thing at all.
Oh my God.
There's not a light on it.
I just came from the ER.
Okay.
I poked myself in the eye.
Oh
with the
gosh.
scissors.
Do you have an ID? And then I gotta get the temporary plate off the back. I didn't see it.
I sure don't.
You don't have an ID?
No, I sure don't.
You don't know your social?
No, I sure don't. Somebody stole my purse, my social security, my license, everything was in that.
Wow.
We feel full of shit.
Happened before.
30 years of marriage.
Chad, I ain't gonna lie.
Who owns the van?
The van is still, 30 days, so nothing's came back.
To get the 30-day, you'd have to have the title and the signed, right?
Right.
So do you have that with you?
Chad,
Have that in the glove
I love y'all. Peak. I love
What's your
y'all.
name, sir?
I think I know where I'm streaming from now on.
Ronald.
Taylor,
I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
T-A-Y-L-A.
I don't know. I'm kicked y'all body me right up.
On your ID.
I love that.
So is your
But all
ID
the
in
mishaps.
Kentucky or
Just
is it
imagine a
ID?
full stream of
What's
actually.
your name?
I'm gonna dedicate a stream just to y'all.
Barbara.
Yeah, Taylor.
What's your date of birth?